we present our paper titled AI Enhances Our Performance. I have no doubt this one will do the same. The placebo effect is robust to negative descriptions of AI. This paper is authored by Agnes Kloft, Robin Welsch, Thomas Kosch, and Steeven and is a joint effort between Aalto University, Humboldt University Berlin, and Ludwig Maximilian University Munich. Our focus was on how negative descriptions of an AI system affect user expectations and performance. With the rise of sophisticated AI, it is important to consider the influence of the narratives surrounding these technologies. Our study, therefore, contrasts the effects of positive versus negative system descriptions on user engagement with AI systems. Positive user expectations can skew the perceived effectiveness of AI systems if we don't consider them carefully. This is analogous to the placebo effect in medical research, where the belief in a treatment's benefit can affect study results. Prior research conducted by Kosch and and their colleagues showed that the anticipation of benefits from an adapted AI and human augmentation can improve subjective performance, alter decision-making processes, and lead to more risk-taking behaviors. While placebo studies have been investigated in HTI, nocebo effects, where negative expectations lead to negative outcomes, remain less explored. A study in a gaming context showed that negative descriptions of latency in gaming reduce user performance and experience. Another study found that art labeled as AI-generated received lower ratings than if presumed to be human-made. Given that AI systems can be seen both positively and negatively, it is important to investigate the nocebo effect alongside the placebo effect to provide a comprehensive understanding of the influence on user experiences with AI systems. Based on this previous research, we asked ourselves, do negative descriptions of an AI, even if it's not a real AI, affect users in terms of their subjective expectations, physiological responses, and actual behavior? For more details on our research questions and hypotheses, see our pre-registration. Our approach to investigating these effects was threefold. First, we aimed to replicate past studies by examining subjective expectations. We assessed user expectations before and after they interacted with what they believed was an AI system. Next, we looked at physiological responses, specifically the electrodermal activity, to assess stress. Because we found no significant results here, we won't go into this aspect further in our presentation. Behaviorally, we measured how users trade off speed for accuracy and vice versa during tasks by using a drift diffusion model. To gain more insights, we conducted a replication study to not only confirm our findings, but also to gather qualitative data. We implemented a mixed design study with 64 participants. The study design incorporated 2 between-subject variables and 1 within-subject variable. The first between-subject variable was the group assignment based on the type of system description provided, negative or positive. The within-subject factor system status consisted of the 2 distinct conditions, sham-AI active and sham-AI inactive, with the latter serving as the control. The second between-subject factor was the order sequence in which the system status conditions were presented, either starting with the AI active or the AI inactive condition. The order was balanced across all participants. Participants received information about our sham-AI system called Adaptimind, which they were told could adjust the difficulty of tasks by analyzing skin conductivity and stress levels. However, the details varied depending on the group they were in. Those in the negative group were informed that early users found Adaptimind made tasks harder and increased stress, and the system was new, untried, unreliable, and risky. The positive group, on the other hand, heard that early users found the system made tasks easier and reduced stress, mentioning it as cutting edge and therefore reliable and safe. After the study introduction, participants were introduced to a fundamental interaction task, specifically a letter discrimination task. They were shown 4 pairs of randomized letters with the objective to pinpoint the central letter and then identify its match, located to the left or right side. This task, known also as an alternative force choice task, models simple decision-making and the cognitive processes that underpin it. From this, we gathered 2 key pieces of behavioral data: the participants' reaction times and their accuracy in identifying the correct letters. We told the participants that they would perform this task once with the AI system set to active and once with the AI system set to inactive. To assess subjective performance, we had participants answer 3 questions before and after interacting with the sham-AI system. These questions were designed to capture their expectations for overall performance, speed, and accuracy expectations when the AI was supposedly active versus inactive. First, we asked them to assess their overall performance. Do you believe you will perform better with the AI system than without it? For speed, the participants used a slider marked slower or faster to answer the question. Will you be slower or faster when the AI system is active compared to when it's inactive? And for the number of correct responses, we assessed how many actions out of 200 they expect to get right when the AI system is either active or inactive. In examining the results, we discovered that participants who received positive descriptions anticipated better speed and accuracy when using the sham-AI system. Interestingly, and contrary to our initial hypotheses, the group given negative descriptions reported the same expectations. This reveals a general bias. Regardless of the positive or negative framing of the AI system, participants leaned towards the belief that their performance would improve with AI. In our behavioral results, we observed that participants' expectations influenced their decision-making process. When participants were told that they were interacting with an adaptive AI system, they responded slightly faster and more accurately, even when the AI system was not actually implemented. Applying the drift diffusion model, we found that participants gathered information more quickly when they believed the AI was active. Participants also tended to be more cautious in making decisions, indicating that they were more focused on being accurate when they believed AI was involved. Interestingly, we found that the participants' response times and accuracy were not affected by how positively or negatively we described the AI system. This suggests that participants had a strong belief that AI would improve their performance, regardless of how it was described to them. So our initial thought that negative information about the AI system could bias users to have lower expectations for AI performance was not supported by our findings. It led us to consider, might there be a robust positive bias toward AI among users? This kind of bias would have users anticipating an AI boost in performance, no matter the actual function or outcome, influencing not only how they think about AI, but also how they use it. To investigate this further, we ran another study with the same negative system description. In the follow-up study, conducted online through Prolific, we presented the same negative description of the AI system. Since we couldn't measure electrodermal activity remotely, we said that the AI system tracked facial expressions as stress indicators. This time, we included a comprehension check. This ensured participants understood that the AI system was expected to have negative effects. We gathered a final sample of 90 participants, splitting them into two groups. One group underwent the comprehension check about the AI system's negative aspects, while the other did not. Our findings indicate that comprehension of the negative description significantly influenced participants' overall performance expectations and their expected task speed. Specifically, those who passed the comprehension check showed a slight reduction in their performance expectations and anticipated task speed, suggesting that a deeper understanding of the system's limitations slightly leveled their expectations. When it came to the estimated number of correct responses, comprehension did not significantly alter expectations. However, the surprising part was that even with a better understanding of the system's negative aspects, most participants still expected to do well with the AI system in place. This consistent positive outlook confirms the robust bias towards AI, emphasizing preconceived notions despite negative system descriptions. After making the judgments, we asked participants to explain their reasoning behind their performance assessments. From their responses, we identified 6 themes: AI trust, AI assistance, uncertainty, a neutral stance, the theme self-awareness, and AI antagonism. These themes gave us deeper insight into the nuanced views people hold about AI. Most participants expressed a high level of confidence in AI. For example, one statement assigned to the AI trust theme reads, "AI models enhance our performances, so I have no doubt that this one will do the same." Other statements highlighted the practical support AI offers, fitting the AI assistance theme. A participant mentioned, "With the help of AI, I will be able to work fast because it will be assisting me rather than having to figure this out myself." Despite the negative description we provided, it's clear that participants were inclined to view the AI system positively, expecting it to contribute positively to their task performance and speed. This insight is important as it indicates the strength of the AI performance bias and reveals a complex relationship that users have with AI, shaped by a blend of trust, assistance expectations, and uncertainty. In the paper, we suggest practical ways to mitigate the AI performance bias. This includes monitoring the impact of user expectations on their decision-making and behavior. To counter the influence of these anticipations, we propose minimizing the disclosure of AI involvement where possible. When disclosure is necessary, it should be accompanied by transparent communication about the AI limitations. Employing sham-AI conditions can help us discern the true effects of the technology from the user's expectations. Furthermore, interviewing users could offer deeper insights into how their pre-existing beliefs shape their interaction with AI. Together, these measures can lead to more grounded, user-centric evaluations of AI technologies. In summary, our research uncovered a distinct bias toward AI performance benefits, even when negative descriptions are presented. This reveals that the perceived advantages in human-AI collaboration are, to some extent, shaped by users' expectations. It's crucial for HCI studies to factor in these user expectations and the broader socio-technical landscape. Acknowledging the AI performance bias allows us to promote evaluations that are truer to real-world human interaction with AI, making sure our design choices reflect actual user experiences, not just aspirational ones. If you're interested in our findings, please scan the QR code on the screen. It'll direct you to our paper for SIGCHI 2024.